So there was an interesting statistic that came out was that 40% of agents have had a client that was doged. Or took the buyout, fired, grift, whatever you want to call it, via the DOGE actions. Because of that, we've got a buyer's market. It was poorly sourced, if you will. But the 40% is interesting, though, right? Because that statistic, I would say, let's assume for a second that that statistic is correct, and it's probably right. I mean, would most people know at least one person who was who had a job shift change or something related to DOGE? Would 40%? Well, a strong plurality, 100%. I have no doubt. Now, what someone was asking me yesterday was, okay, so what's the effect of that, right? Because the immediate thing that people go to is, okay, because someone is doged, they're leaving the area, right? There's this association of someone loses their job and they're gone, right? And that floods the market with inventory. But that's not the only, as you guys know, that's not the only outcome that can happen once you lose your job, right? I mean, if you think about what the possible outcomes are when you lose your job, number one, sure, you could put your house on the market, right? But are most people going to put their house on the market if they lose their job? Especially, are you going to put your house on the market if you've got a rock bottom interest rate and where you're going to go is going to be at least as expensive, if not more expensive? So I don't, the fallout of DOGE, I think, and kind of comes, this statistic, which is where are the buyers, as opposed to this flood of inventory. Have we seen inventory go up? Absolutely. We've seen inventory go up. And we have not seen the corresponding increase in buyers, but we haven't seen no buyer activity either. So I would say that there's some effect, but it's tepid, and it's probably a slight cooling. It probably leads to a slight cooling, but not a significant cooling. I think that's just related to general uncertainty around the economy, right? And people are uncertain, they tend to freeze, right? They tend to freeze. It's not fight, flight, it's freeze. In this case, they're pause, let's wait to see what happens.